Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look ahead into next week and tell you what is going on in the world of Gems of War. Last couple of days to make sure you don't miss the Doomed Guardian from the shop. Sounds like a pretty handy troop actually. Magic +2 armor gain, boosted by demonic portal gems, then create 2 demonic portal gems and convert all yellow gems to spirit gems, which are blue, which it uses to get itself charged up. So yeah, not bad at all. Anyway, a man walks into a costume party dressed up as a turtle with his wife on his back. And someone says to him, "Who's that?" He said, "Oh, that's Michelle." Michelle. My shell. He's turtle. Michelle. Do you see? Anyway, right, that's oh dear. Right, so next week we'll be popping into the Soul Forge, having a look at what is good in bad in there. I'll be doing a video on that on Monday morning, taking a look at the best weapons and the best troops, giving my hearty advice on what I think is good and what is worth potentially avoiding. And it's also the continuation of the current campaign. Let's see what we get next week. From the free pass we get some souls, some pet food and not much else. And from the first paid for pass we get some random keys, not much copy. Another one of this unholy pony pet thing. And some more keys and a portrait. Whoopee-doo! May as well get them anyway, they're so easy to get. As usual now, I'll be putting the Underspire team into the Soul Forge and weekly event video showing you a nice quick Underspire team, hopefully to blast through the Underspire dungeon as quickly as possible. The main event next week is Raid Boss, and I'll be showing you my Raid Boss team in a video on Monday. We pick up a new troop at the same time. It is the Bane of Valor. Discretion is not really his thing apparently. What do you mean with those 2 horns, those red eyes, those skeletal teeth and the 2 foot-long blades? I have no idea what you mean. Anyway, uses 12 mana, so he needs 12 mana to get him charged up using purple and brown. And the spell is Cheating Stab. Interesting. Deals magic +4 damage to an enemy. If they're a boss, deal 3 to 5 times damage based on your ascensions. And if the enemy dies, convert 1 gem of their mana colour to a demonic portal gem. That's an interesting sounding spell. And the first trait is Accursed. All enemies lose 2 random skill points. The second one is Omen of Stone. Explode a brown gem at the start of battle. And the third one, Godslayer. Deal 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascensions. That troop available on Monday during the Raid Boss event. Monday is also the start of a brand new season in Gems of War, so we got our hands on a new Immortal at the same time. This one's quite interesting because I don't think the figures on Terran's world at the moment are accurate, but we'll look at it anyway. Immortal Abaddon, but the spell is Blind Chaos. Eliminates, it says 0.8 points from 2 random skills to all enemies. If used in Garon, double the effect. Then inflict a random negative status effect. So that points can't be right, it's going to be more than that, and it depends upon how many points it eliminates to how effective that troop is going to be, obviously. So yeah, can't really judge it right now because if it's a low amount of points it'd be not a lot good. If it's a lot of points then it could be effective, but yeah, it's a different kind of Immortal to the ones we're used to so far. Anyway, it usually is red, purple and brown with a mana cost of 30. The first trait is Infernal Armor. Reflect 25% of skull damage. The second one is Invulnerable. Immune to all status effects. Devour, Mana Drain, Transform, Lycanthropy and Lethal Damage. And the third one, Eldritch Portal. 50% chance to create a demonic portal gem when my turn begins. That Immortal troop available Monday. New week, new set of epic trials, and a Sin of Mirages next up. Now all the kingdoms have already been done on these epic trials, so there's no need to make another strategy video of how to get it done. So just type in Sin of Mirage on my channel, Sin of Mirage epic trials, and you will find that strategy. When you open your event chests, you only get troops from that kingdom shown. So right now that is Galdania, but from Monday that is going to change to Sin of Mirage. So what we can do, we can take a look at Sin of Mirage and see what troops we're gonna get and see if there's anybody you're missing, and then you have a chance of picking up somebody really good who you didn't have rather than just more duplicates. Let's look to show all. This is all the troops from Sin of Mirage. So if anybody's greyed out, that means you are missing that troop, so you can get one by being lucky. Now there are a couple of caveats to that. If it says Depths of Sin under its title there, where it says Depths of Sin and Sin of Mirage, it means this troop is available from the Underworld, so you won't get these from these chests. You must get them from the Underworld. But you can pop open these mythics from here at the same time, so let's pop them to the top. Let's go to base rarity. And you can't get that one, that's a Soul Forge Dragon, you have to get that from the Soul Forge. But you could get Queen of Sin or Scourge of Honor. The Scourge of Honor is particularly good, doing true damage to all enemies, gaining 2 mana back for each cursed or diseased enemy. It does curse and disease a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems, which really helps that spell at the same time. And the other one you could get, maybe, if you're lucky, is a Queen of Sin, dealing true damage to the first 2 enemies and has a summon at the same time. That's okay, not as good as Scourge of Honor though, but hey, if you're missing either of these 2 and you get lucky next week, you'd be rather happy that you open those chests. Also, the last week of the Holiday Feast event, do that. Make sure you get enough points to buy things you want from the event shop. Always get enough to get the troop. It's a pretty cool troop. I may do a video on this at some point in the future because it's a rather handy little troop, this one. Do like it, dealing damage to all enemies and life as well. So it's a really good dragon for that, to get damage and life at the same time. And that Holy Storm, which is red and green, is very useful too. So make sure you do enough of this event to get that troop, and make sure you try and grab the pet at the same time. And saving up and up even to get a Orb of Power if you choose to do so. Orb of Power, really good if you've not got Azul Goth in the game. So yeah, do those Holiday Feast battles, very easy to do. Just use your strongest blue team and just make sure you use those 3 battles every single day and get the points to get it done. On Tuesday, we'll have a faction assault in the Depths of Sin. So make sure you open those portals if you're missing any troops from here still. Get that Horde level up. This is a tricky one using the Delve team. And work that Delve towards level 500. Done so many faction assault videos now, doesn't feel the need to really make any more. So just type in Depths of Sin faction assault in the search on my channel to find several teams to get that done really, really easily. On Wednesday, it's pet rescue time and a new pet is here. Sneaky Soul Eater as a Zygen pet. It is cosmetic, but just get it anyway because you're going to need these pets eventually to raise your kingdoms to the next level. On Thursday, it's class trial time and Doomsayer is up. It's an okay class, this one. Traits not bad. Accursed, all enemies lose 2 random skill points. Omen of Dark, explode a purple gem at the start of battle. And Doom Sight, 24% chance to deathmark a random enemy, excuse my throat, when matching 4 or more gems. Talent trees are okay as well, they get stronger towards the end. You can have some cool stuff at the beginning like Resilience, you can have stuff like Purification, always good to have a Cleanse in your team. Plague Bearer is actually pretty good, disease a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. That halves the amount of mana they get, so that can actually be a pretty good way of slowing down the enemy. Soul Caller also not bad. It's only 1 soul per turn, but those turns add up and those souls add up, so really good if you're still chasing souls. Spawn of Hell, Sudden Doom, Life Siphon, Swift Curse, death mark a random enemy at the start of battle. You can get lucky with that and turn the table on the enemies pretty quickly. So yeah, not bad. It's not amazing I don't think, but it's not bad. And if you get lucky with some of those death marks, then you can actually kill the enemy pretty quickly. And on Friday is the best event in the game for collecting rewards. It is the Vault event. Just cane the Vault event on low levels, explore ones to build up your verses, collect those verses, go to the Soul Forge, make a Gnomapalooza, bash loads of gnomes around the bonds even more, collect those keys and open them up when the event is ended. Really, really good way of collecting rewards. That Vault event through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you don't miss it. Really good way, as I said, to collect tons of decent rewards from the game. So there it is. There's the spoilers next week for PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation formats. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. Catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.